Hey guys, it's John. Right, I'm going to do an updated video on something that might please some people, might get up some people's noses. But this is my top 10 Judas Priest, and this is as of now. As you can see, I've got some Priest albums in the background. There's one album that's going to be missing from this, but I'm not going to say until the end because I don't want to ruin the top 10. So this is my top 10 of yeah, all their albums. I do have duplicates, so if you see any here you think, oh well, he hasn't got them in his top 10, I might surprise you. So yes. Oh, right, here we go. This is gonna really annoy a few people. There's a reason why this is number 10. It's not awful. It's just they got some amazing albums that I love, and I really did struggle to put this at number 10. But there were so many others that I preferred. This is the reason it's here. And yes, I absolutely love the title track, and it is Painkiller, number 10 on my list. And yeah, I love Painkiller. That is one of my favourite songs of theirs. Also Touch of Evil, but yeah, had to be at number 10, so I'm going to stick that there. And then the next one is from 1978, and it is, if you know your homework, you'll know what album I'm going to show. Number 9, Stained Class. Brilliant album. Beyond the Realms of Death, definitely one of my top Judas Priest songs of all time. Also love Better By You, Better Than Me, Exciter, stuff like that. So that's my number 9. Stick that one up there. A lot more recent album. Actually no, there's another album that I'm not going to be showing in this, but I'll say at the end. This one is from the mid-2000s, so when Rob came back. So 2005's Angel of Retribution, that's number 8 on my list. Yes, I do love 95% of that album, but Loch Ness is a song that fails to do anything for me. So yeah, and it's been that way since I bought this album in 2005 on CD. So that one's going to cover up Rock and Roller. Then we go to number 7, which is an album from 1984, and it is Defenders of the Faith. This is a killer album, but yeah, number 7 on my list. Standout track on there is going to be Night Comes Down. I think that's Glenn Tipton's favourite as well, definitely, of the Judas Priest songs. Just absolutely awesome, and I've always loved that song anyway. The weaker stuff is Defenders of the Faith and Heavy Duty, that's just terrible. Jawbreaker's amazing, Sentinel's amazing. You know, so number 7, moving up there. Oh, by the way, if anybody's got a decent copy they want to send it me, and mine's got some damage on it. Number 6, Killing Machine. This is, yeah, I love 95% of this album as well. Evil Fantasies is the weakest song for me. Delivering the Goods, awesome. Burning Up is amazing. Killing Machine. Running Wild, Evening Star, Rock Forever, Hellbent for Leather. This is where it all sort of started off. 1978 as well. And you know, 2 great albums out in 78. This one and Stained Class. So just absolutely killer. That one's going up here. Then we go on to my number 5 choice. Yeah. And it is Sad Wings of Destiny. And yeah, this is again, I love about 95% of this album. Standout tracks for me will always be Victim of Changes, Rob Halford's favourite song, Judas Priest song, The Ripper as well, or as it's titled Ripper. Just amazing. And I love the older, I love the songs. This album's the same age as me, so you know, the songs on there like Tyrant, Genocide, Dreamer, Deceiver, Island of Domination, just absolutely awesome. So you'll go in there. And then we go to number 4, and that's going to be British Steel. Yes, I do love this album. Lots of people if and am about it, saying, oh, it's not as great as people think, but I do love the songs on here, and that's what it's all about. It's just loving the music and the songs. Love Breaking the Law still all the time. Rapid Fire, Metal Guards, Grinder, United, Living After Midnight, You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise is a great song. The Rage, I love The Rage. Lots of people don't like The Rage, but I think it's amazing. And Steeler. So yeah, there we go. That is a pretty damn cool album from 1980. So you can go on point of entry there. And then we go to number 3. This has been one of my top Judas Priest albums for the past couple of years. So this is at number 3. Redeemer of Souls. It is a very long album. And it's got some awesome tracks on it. The cover is one of my favourites. Just absolutely killer. And you know, Dragonaut, March of the Damned is one of my favourites. Down in Flames, Cold Blooded, absolutely amazing. Secrets of the Dead. This is, I had to put this in number 3 because normally this would be my number 2, and yeah, but you know, there's just a couple of, about 2 or 3 songs on here that are not really ones I would listen to a lot, so I've put that at number 3. And you can go down. No, we're going to stick you. We'll stick you over there. It's nice and shiny. So number 2. It's going to cause some controversial, maybe some swearing in the comments, maybe some abuse. But number 3, no, number 2 is going to be Firepower. Yes, absolutely awesome. 9.7 out of 10, nearly 10 out of 10 for sure. I'm going to say 9.9. Just because I'm not really a fan of the song. What was it again? Sea of Red, I think it was. No, it wasn't. It was do you know what, right? I can't even bloody remember now. I think it was Lone Wolf was the one that I found. That and Sea of Red were the ones that were a little bit weaker than, well, obviously the albums absolutely amazing. And so number 2 for Firepower, and it's going to become one of my favourite covers as well at some point. I'm going to stick you over there, Mr. Firepower. And so what's number 1? I think number 1's going to be the same album that's been number 1 in my Judas Priest favourite albums. It's going to be the same one. Most people know what that's going to be. And it's going to be Screaming for Vengeance. I just love this album. Pain and Pleasure is the weaker track for me, but the rest of it I just love to bits. This you know, is absolutely killer. And look at them similarities in cover between Screaming and Firepower. That is just this is the time I'd like to go back to. Obviously I was too young to see them play live in '82, but I would love to have seen them at the OS Festival was it 83? 82, 83? That would, yeah, 83. But that would have been absolutely amazing. But yeah, the standout tracks: The Hellion, Electric Eye, Screaming for Vengeance. You got Another Thing Coming, Fever, Devil's Child, Riding on the Wind, Bloodstone, Take These Chains as well. That is just you know, absolutely killer. So I'm going to let you get on and run me down in the comments, or like my comment, my choices. So yeah, the ones that I missed out, because I don't have them on record, on vinyl, I do have them on CD, and that's Nostradamus, which wouldn't have even been in my top 15. So and then there was the Ram It Down, which I don't own yet. I love Ram It Down, but it wouldn't have been in my top 10 at all. So yes, and the others you saw in the background, they would have been in the top 15 for sure. So keep rocking, keep watching, keep listening to whatever it is you're listening to. So see you later.